What's good, y'all? I'm going live randomly. Going live randomly. Because I got something I want to say real fast. I'm going to see if some people get in here. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Yo, what up? I got something to say real quick, man. J.R. Jizzle. I got some people coming in. I'm just waiting to see if a few people will get up in this joint, man. I ain't gonna be too long. I just want to get a little something off the chiz nest. I'll give it 30 more seconds, then I'm just gonna get on into it. I don't even know. Can you hear this mic, R Jizzle? Because I got a microphone now, man. The last time I've been recording videos, man, the sound quality has been poor as far as I'm concerned. So I'm trying to find out if the audio quality, first of all, sounds any better than what it has been sounding. But anyway, let me get this off my chest, man. Look. So look, if you are a black man and you're under 50 years old and you grew up in the era in which you are under 50 years old, you grew up after second wave feminism. Period. You don't know anything other than life after second wave feminism. You might hear about people having conversations about the way life was prior to second wave feminism, but that's not part of your social orientation. That's not something you've been socialized into. Not really. I mean, you have to a certain extent, but it's been underhanded the way that it has been given to you. Because you hear little things like open the door for a woman, do this and that for a woman, do that and this for a woman, pump the gas for a woman, change the tires for a woman, stuff like that. Okay. But ultimately, I'm going to tell you this. Second wave feminism is the most successful social movement in the world. If you don't know, it is the most successful social movement in the world. It's more successful than the civil rights movement, the Black Power movement. It's more successful than any other movement, social movement in the Western world. That's just what it is. So what did it do? Basically, it brought about a situation where women have complete formal social and political equality with men. Complete. What this means is they have the same set of rights that men have. Period. They can go vote, they can own property, they can get married, they can divorce, they can have their own bank accounts, they can do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, however they want to do it. Period. That's what they have. Okay? Bottom line, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? Thank you very much, Ebon Coleman, also known as Ebo Sosa. Appreciate the contribution, man. But all I'm just trying, look, I ain't gonna be here all day doing this, but all I'm trying to do is articulate the fact that you have been reared if you're under 50 in the world after second wave feminism. So girls have been taught, and boys have been taught just along with them, that women and girls can do anything that boys and men can do. Anything that you can do, if you're a man, a woman can do, provided that she gets up and decides to do it. That's it. So that extends to career or work. A woman can go out there and do work, whatever a man can do, if she decides to do it. If a woman wants to be a trash woman, like a man decides to be a trash man or a sanitation worker, she can get out there and do it. She decides to be a doctor, a lawyer. She decides to be a professor, a teacher. She decides to be a construction worker. If she wants to do it, she can go out there and do it. And I've seen women be construction workers. I did iron work for over 5 years. I'm a journeyman iron worker. I used to build bridges. So I've seen it done. I have seen it done. Now, just because women can't pick up as much and they're not stronger, don't mean that they, like, some of the construction work is about skill and finesse. It ain't all about brute strength and force. So I've seen it happen. Okay. Now look, they can do the same work. They can engage in the same sexual behavior as men. No one can argue, okay, well, there's different consequences. Like a woman can get pregnant, a man can't get pregnant. But I mean, like nowadays, you got birth control and abortion and all kinds of other ways to prevent a pregnancy. So women can basically, I mean, they can have as much sex as men can have. And there's no more social stigmatization associated with it. You seen that from the entanglement debacle, whatever. I'm not about to get into all that, but you seen that from that. So women can work, have sex, and play and operate and maneuver throughout the world the same way as a man can. I mean, formally, in terms of social and political equality, right? So again, women have moved their way into the world of men. And again, many women are in the same occupations, they follow the same sexual patterns, and they engage the world the same way men do. All the qualities traditionally basically set aside for men or ascribed to men, they're done. And women, they're done. They no longer exist in the Western world. And that's the aim of feminism. That is the aim, the goal, the purpose. That's what it's about. That's the goal. So if you start to see men talk to women, act towards women, and treat women the same way as they treat men, why are people so surprised about it? That's what I'm confused about. I just don't understand. If you have been fighting for the longest time to be able to do exactly what men can do, operate in the world the same way men can do, then why are you surprised when men start treating you the same as they would treat men? You understand what I'm saying? So there's a reason why I'm saying this. Because you got all of these women, man, who basically are like, gentlemanliness is dead. Chivalry is dead. You know why it's dead? Because second wave feminism killed it. It's done. It's a donezo with it. It's a wrap. You may as well put it it's already in a coffin. It's already been put in a body bag. It's been embalmed. It's over with, done, through. It's done. Do y'all get what I'm saying, man? Like you don't get what I'm saying. So these young dudes, man, like especially millennials, if you under 20, you've been taught that a woman can do everything a man can do. So if a woman pop off on you or anything, why are you gonna treat her differently? Then she's a dude. In his eyes, that's another nigga. Am I right or wrong? I mean, I just don't understand what people don't understand about this. If you decide to act like a dude, you just as savage as a dude, you just much as a thug or a nigga as a dude, then why don't you feel like you ain't gonna get treated like a dude? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm confused about it. I'm not able to find any understanding or clarity about it. I just don't understand what people are confused about. If you start to act like a dude, you're gonna get treated like a dude. Right? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I don't understand, man. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about, Jerome. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Right? Look, look, peep game. I don't want to hear nobody talking about pumping gas no more. Pumping gas? We talking about pumping gas, man. Pumping gas? You know how simple it is to pump some fucking gas, man? It don't take a lot of fucking physical exertion, man, to pump no fucking gas, man. It don't take no effort, whatever, for fucking whatsoever to pump some goddamn gas, man. That's bullshit. Look, I got 2 girls, man. The last thing I'm gonna teach them is some motherfucking how to get a man wrapped into some sucker shit to the point where she can't even pump some fucking gas. Now, women pump the gas all by themselves all the goddamn time. Do they not? And I'm getting fired right now. This is the G, not the PhD. I'm the G tonight. I'm the G right now. Fuck all that PhD shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, how is it fucking possible for a woman to come out her mouth, want all this equality, all this shit, saying I can do whatever you can do, but then they want you to pump their gas? Huh? You don't have the capacity to fucking pump some gas? But you want a nigga up in the crib cooking meals and shit though, right? I gotta do everything the woman can do. I gotta feed the baby, wipe the ass, do all this. Because if I don't do it, then that's not fair. Not fair to me. You gotta be up at night when I'm up, feeding baby and all that. I just don't understand that. Bam, they want to use this chivalry shit to their advantage. I'm tired of hearing these ideas from these women, man, talking about. Look, and I don't mind doing shit for other people. You feel me? Like if I'm with somebody and I'm involved in an intimate relationship with somebody, man, a nice young lady, man, I do shit for her. Fuck it. Because you're supposed to do shit for the people that you fuck with. You supposed to do something. It's a give and a take. It's an exchange. But don't sit back and expect for me to do all this shit and then you bitching and complaining and you can't even get in the fucking kitchen to make a sandwich without feeling offended. Because that's not what women do. That's traditional women's work. And you can't force me to do what women like. Why can't you do it? You're not so good that you can't do it. I'm just tired of the standards of chivalry. Do y'all know what chivalry means? Do you know what the word means, man? I want somebody to ask me if they really for real, if they know what chivalry actually really means. What's good, Tampa? I'm on a rant right now because I'm pissed off, man. Because I had some people, man, challenge me about what a gentleman is. I thought this shit was gone. Like I thought when Willie D told y'all shit 15, 20 years ago, I'm not a motherfucking gentleman. That shit is over with, man. It's done. That's over with, man. It's done. I'm asking the question though, do you even know what chivalry means, man? You know what it means? I wish somebody would tell me. Somebody look this shit up, find out what it means. What does chivalry mean? Because it's dead. And women killed it. And I say I ain't gonna be here long. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm just on a rant right now. Because I'm pissed off right now. Because I'm tired of hearing this, man. And it's the G, not the PhD. Right now, I'm the G, I am not the PhD. Somebody tell me what chivalry means? In the chat. What the fuck is chivalry? Somebody tell me. Most people don't even know what the fuck it means, where it comes from, what the idea is centered around. None of that. But they can tell you, well, chivalry is dead. Chivalry been dead. It's been dead. It's been dead for over, shit, the shit been dead for over 300 years, to be perfectly honest. If you really must know, chivalry, I'm going to tell you what chivalry means. Chivalry means the same thing as Chevrolet. How many of y'all ever drove a Chevy? Any of y'all ever drove a Chevrolet? It means cavalry. It's the code of a fucking cavalryman, a French cavalryman. That's what it is. That's the code of a French cavalryman, man. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to treat women in today's culture and society with the codes associated with a fucking French cavalryman? Right, the code of conduct for old knights. Any niggas around who walking around like Sir Ebon, Sir Tampa, Sir Bullet Tooth Tone? Like, who the fuck is walking around with that, like that, man? This shit is ridiculous, man. And look, I don't mind looking out for women that I'm with. I don't mind that. But I'm not, let's say, for example, I'm at the fucking gas station, right? I'm at the gas station, and it's a woman pumping gas and shit over at the next goddamn spot. What am I supposed to do? Stop, drop everything I'm fucking doing and go pump her gas? It don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, man. First of all, she might not want me to pump her gas. She might already have it in her head that I don't want to have all these weird ass dudes coming around me, pushing up on me, trying to holler at me, fucking with me, trying to pump my gas. Nowadays, sometimes if you talk to women that you don't know, the first thing they're going to do is try to give you the stiff arm to let me know, or to let you know they don't want to be bothered to begin with. Because I'm pretty sure dudes be at women all day, every day. I used to be at women all day, every day. I don't care where they are. They could be in the supermarket, the gas station, library. They could be in the mall. Don't matter. The club. The pimping don't stop. It's not centered to the club. I didn't wait for the club. It could be the bus stop, whatever, non-stop. If she look good, I'm trying to find out what she on, where you trying to get down, what's up. That's what I used to be on. Now I don't pay a time like that. I'm not with that. It's too much time and energy devoted to somebody else and people that exist outside of you and what you're trying to accomplish and get done. But I'm just saying, what you supposed to do? Stop and do everything for women that you don't have any connections to, no ties, socially, familially, at all, and just start doing random shit for them? It makes no fucking sense. And even within the context of a relationship, man, I would make my own daughter get out and pump the gas just so she knows how to fucking do it. What, she got to wait on a dude to pump her gas? Like, she going to be like sitting there oblivious about the whole world and how to operate and maneuver around with it or in it? Because I'm trying to preserve the notion of the fucking code of a medieval fucking cavalryman? And we ain't talking about like being on the streets where people running up and some drama could pop off. I mean, that's a whole different situation. We just talking about, like, come on, man. Like, you can't have it. All I'm trying to say is this. Look, at the end of the day, if men have been taught that women can do anything a man can do, then you can't just resort back to being a fucking damsel in distress who is oblivious about how to do anything for a fucking self. Oh, it's called being a gentleman. Bullshit. That just means that you're trying to get me to serve you and to go around and fucking just do like you a damn sun and I'm the moon and I'm just rotating around you, operating at your every whim. The women do this shit all the time, man. They act like infants. But they're not infants. They know what the fuck they doing. They trying to wrap you around their finger, man. That's that finger wrapping bullshit. And I told you I'm on some G shit today. I ain't on no PhD, nothing today or tonight. And I ain't gonna be on here long. But all I'm trying to get forth is the point. Don't go for that bullshit, man. And I ain't saying that you ain't supposed to do nothing special for the lady you with, or, you know, scratch her back and she scratch your back. But if it get right, don't be no fucking doormat though, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna put it this way. A lot of women thought I was very harsh with them in relationships. And this before I even became associated, even knew about or had any kind of indication of what red pill was. But I'm from the hood though, so I'm already rough around the edges to begin with. Already rough around the edges to begin with. So for me to hear, basically all this, well, I want you to, you know, you could have done this for me. You could have opened the door for me. You could walk on this side of the street for me. You could do that and this for me. I'm like, look, man, cut the bullshit out, man. Cut it out, man. You can do the same shit I can do. Now, it's different, though, like if a woman needs a tire changed. But I done seen women do iron work, man. I'm talking about bolt up motherfucking columns and horizontal members for the structures of buildings. I done seen women grab rebar and pack that shit and put it into a mat and sit there and tie that shit up so that it wouldn't move so concrete could be poured on it. I done seen women get on top of trucks and get, you know what I'm saying, wrap up rebar and damn trusses and all kind of shit for buildings and construction and learn how to use hand signals to crane operate, all that. Boom down, hold the load, you know, boom up, boom down, load down. I done seen all that, man. So cut all that, all this fainting couch feminism bullshit is bullshit to me. It's bullshit to me. It is a way to get you to do whatever they want you to do, to have you wrapped around their little finger. But the problem is, I don't have a problem with doing shit for nobody. Even my partners. Like, dudes need to learn how to be less, you know what I'm saying, to some degree, a little less, you know, out for themselves, you know, like, or worried about getting fucked over sometimes. Like, I would go bring my partner's bruise all the time. Like, I'd go set it out. Like, if I'm coming, don't always come empty-handed. Sometimes you got to come with something. Don't just come waiting for the set out. Why don't you come with the set out? For your homies, your partners. Everybody needs kind gestures. But to demand it, to require it, because I'm a woman, but then at the same time, you want the same equality I got. You want to be able to do the same shit I can do. Look, the origins of man said we're at the fall of civilization. No, we're at the fall of one phase of civilization. This motherfucker might go belly up, though. Let me tell you this. People think that America's always going to be here and this place is always going to be safe. That there will never, ever be any invaders. There will never, ever be any problems or troubles. Like, this shit is always just going to be how it is. But you got Koreans, these motherfuckers, man, they don't have no misunderstandings about masculinity and femininity. You think like the cats over there in Afghanistan, they are not confused. They're not like exploring, you know, the terms or the relationship of gender fluidity with toxic masculinity. They're not having these problems. The Chinese ain't having these problems either. They're not worried about all that bullshit. They looking at us like we weird, man. Like, what the fuck is going on in America? You got motherfucking men dressed up as women. You got women dressed up as men. They got black people fucking burning shit down. You got a man who used to be on TV. He's the president now. They looking at this whole culture like, what the fuck is going on with y'all over there? They are already looking at this place like, you know, like them cartoons, like the big juicy piece of meat. They're already looking at us like that. But a lot of women, they feel like because society treats them so well. They have so many privileges and advantages right now. This is where all this shit is coming from, because it ain't no stress. It's so peaceful in this motherfucker. Everything is basically catering to their every demand and desire. Anything they want, they can get. So, I mean, what you do when you get everything you want, you start wanting more shit. And you start making more and more demands. It's not, these people will never be satisfied. But I ain't nobody's doormat, man. I ain't gonna never start being nobody's doormat. And don't let nobody make you a doormat either. And don't make anybody say to you, well, I gotta start treating you, like a woman and treat you like an equal. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm never going to get it, and I'm going to resist against it every chance I get. And if you see these young dudes, like, take the example, Meg Thee Stallion. Now, we don't even know what happened. We don't even know what happened between Meg Thee Stallion and what's the dude name? Tory Lanez. We don't even know what happened. Nobody knows what happened. But here's a woman who's like, I'm a motherfucking savage. I'm that bitch. I'm slapping hoes up and shit. I don't give a fuck about niggas. I'm sexing these niggas and fucking breaking them off and getting to the next nigga with the cheese. Fuck you niggas. Now think about the mentality. Think about that kind of mentality and that kind of energy. Anybody knows, man. Like, I grew up through the hip hop era, all the way from the beginning of fucking Rapper's Delight, all the way up until what they call it, this new mumble rap shit. And I know one thing. These rappers, rap used to be motherfucking, like, if you rapping about it, you gotta be about it. Nowadays, you got motherfuckers who ain't never lived this life. They can just, like Rick Ross. That motherfucker was a CO. A straight correctional officer. He went from being a correctional officer to the biggest dope dealer on the planet. So the whole point is, all I'm trying to do is get the whole viewpoint out of here. Like, come on, man, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Not only can you not have it both ways, the shit you asking for ain't real. And then you can't get out here with all this negative energy, this manly, masculine energy, and expect for niggas to be like, oh, I'm just going to let you get that off. Or you can do whatever you want to. I'm just going to, laugh it off. Can you imagine being punched and slapped or being talked to like you some sort of chump by a woman and you just supposed to sit there like, yes, baby, may I have another? Yes, ma'am, may I have another? What type of bullshit is this, man? What is that? I'm confused about it, man. Look, she tried to test that man gangster. Look, she tried to test this gangster. Nobody's going to sit there. Look, women, man, I done seen women, man, fucking stab dudes, hold guns and shit, shoot at niggas. I done seen a woman shoot a nigga. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit back and be like, oh, she can just get it all off? If a woman coming at you like that, man, get the fuck away, man. I'm telling you. Stay away from them motherfuckers. I can tell you from experience, they'll fuck everything you working for up and laugh at it and be hopping like a pogo stick on the next man's dick while she done fuck your whole goddamn program up. So the only thing I wanted to get on here to do, man, is just to kind of like let people know my frustration with this bullshit related to chivalry. That shit is dead. It's been dead for a hell of. Second wave feminism put the, what they say? That's the last, that's the last straw. That's the one that broke the camel's back. Ain't no more chivalry no more. There ain't no more of that. It's done. It's dead. And you can pump your own fucking gas, ladies. Pump your goddamn gas. I'm not pumping your fucking gas. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be peaceful. Peace out, y'all.